Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to more I Will Beat Every Super Mario Maker 2 level ever. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening, and thank you so much for joining me tonight. What's happening? What's going on? How's that Earth spinning for everyone? What is the rotation of your Earth right now? Got any satellites? Got any funny moons? I'm sure you do. I mean, first of all, hi Mike, how you doing tonight? I hope you're a wonderful evening, and thanks for joining us. What's happening? What's going on? I just woke up, so I have quite literally no idea what the rotation is today. You know what? You're valid. Sometimes you don't rotate. Sometimes you stand in place, and sometimes you T-pose. Sometimes the Earth T-poses. You ever think about that? You ever consider that? Hi, Dracoff. I hope your day starts well, though. I hope it starts well. You know? Sometimes you T-pose and rotate, you fucking get it. You get it, actually. Hi there, Starlight. Sometimes the Earth true. How you doing tonight? I hope you're having a wonderful evening, and thanks for joining us. What's happening? What's going on? Well, it's about 460 meters? Is that meters or is that miles? Miles per second? I feel like public school has failed me. It is meters? Okay, that's what I thought. Doug, how you doing tonight? I hope you're having a wonderful evening, and thanks so much for joining us. What's going on? Alright, to start us off tonight, Mile is me. Am I? Okay, that makes sense. Mile is me. Did you know miles are mid? Actually, who give a shit about miles? Miles are fake. Now Miles Tails Prower, he's real. He's real, and he's my friend. Actually, I'm doing pretty well. Thinking about a lot of Arcverse, which I have in a while. Ooh, fun! It is. Sometimes it's Arcverse time, baby. Okay. Okay, well, if I could actually get the fire flower, please. Oh boy, here we go. Wait, hold on. Oh my god. Among Us? Yo, free Among Us at the start of the level? Let's go. Sometimes we love a free Among Us. I'm revising some of my oldest characters with fresh inspiration. Fuck yes. I don't know what it is about 2023, but this is the year that we figure out our shit. This is the... Sorry, did this... Wait, no, I want to see that comment again. Did someone say this looks like Purple Guy? They did say it looks like Purple Guy. Why? Hello? Yeah, I guess this is Purple Guy. You know, from the FNAF. From the Freddy's. Hi, Austin, how's things? It's going well, Izzy. How about yourself? What's going on? How's it hanging? I can't unsee it now. Yeah, a brand new Five Nights at Freddy's OC. Yeah, his name is, Blue Guy. He didn't kill the children. He saved them. He's the true hero of the FNAF series. He brought them back to life. Now, albeit those children are now Frankenstein babies, but, it's fine. It's fine, though. The stage behind the slaughter! Oh my god, the stage behind the slaughter is very good, though, actually. Diamond Dude. Ooh, Diamond Dude is a pretty good name for that. He's out here with full diamond armor, actually. I won't lie, It's wild to have living most of my life knowing that diamond armor is the best Minecraft armor, and now netherite is the best armor. There's just something perverse about it. I mean, there's actually nothing wrong with it. It's just funny, though. A bunch of things, good and bad, hanging in there. Good, I'm glad to hear. You keep hanging in there, Izzy. I'm fucking believing you. You get my Goku Spirit Bomb belief. I don't know. I again don't know why we need an entirely new set of armor. Yeah. Well, it's lava proof. I think. Why do you need power creep in a belt? Here's the thing. Netherite is not power creep in my opinion. Netherite is only one. Okay, Netherite armor is barely better than diamond armor. It's only better by, I think, half an armor point. Not just that, but it's fireproof, meaning that if you die and if you die with Netherite tools or Netherite armor, they won't burn, which I think is actually pretty useful. Okay, but you could just add an enchantment to make so it doesn't burn. Counterpoint: the enchantment system is already broken as it is. Like, let's be real here when I say that, like, there's a reason why everyone fucking hoards villagers and makes breeding farms out of them, because the enchantment system is broken as fuck. I think Netherite's fine. Plus, it's a reason to continually explore the Nether. You know, it's to get more Netherite. I think that's fair. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. Of course. Of course, my funny friends and anyone who needs it will get Goku Spirit Bombs. Fair? Yeah, no, it's barely an upgrade. It does have very good properties to it, but it is an extremely rare. It's possibly the rarest item, one of the rarest items in the game. Period. Like, you only get one. There is a maximum of 1 to 3 Netherite ore in any given chunk. You have to dig for that shit. I don't know. Like it's I think it's fair. I think Netherite is fair. I'm just more or less out here being an oldie and being like, damn, I miss the Netherite. I miss the Diamond's best days. It is just me being silly, honestly. I respect Netherite. I remember. Also, are you gonna be splatting this weekend? Who's repping doing the cool kids? Is it this weekend? Oh fuck! Is it this weekend? Is Splatfest this weekend? Oh shit. Hold on. I'm looking in the Splitstream channel. No, it's next weekend. I lied, sorry. Okay, I was like, oh my god, it's this weekend? Oh shit, I'm doing things. I mean, I'm only doing things on Saturday. Saturday is the only thing I'm doing. I could play on Friday and Sunday, to be fair. But like, I was like, fuck, really? No, holy shit. I don't know, honestly. I want to. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta get my fire flower. I remember when I wanted to use to make a Minecraft mod where I'd hack in stronger armor than diamond armor and build this huge tower in a public server that you can invade and climb to fight enemies in. When you get to the top stuff, you fight me, and then you get more stuff. That's fun. I like that. No, I kind of like that. I think there should be like a server that has like Tower of God vibes to it, and it's got like. I mean, okay, so Funny Austin backstory here. At one point, I was a professional Minecraft builder. That's not a joke. That's not a joke. I was a professional Minecraft builder. At one point, I was working on working with a team to make a huge MMO server, and I was actually planning on making a huge Tower of God like location. It was called Terminal Velocity, and I still kind of miss Terminal Velocity, honestly. Hello there, Real Starlight. How you doing tonight? I hope you're having a wonderful evening, and thanks so much for joining us. Welcome. What's happening? Yeah, there's only one level in the queue right now, and we're playing it, so if you want to add your level to the queue, this is a great time to do it, honestly. I also really don't like the way Netherite looks, and I'd rather just have fireproof diamond armor. I respect that, but also, one of the nice things about the next update is that we're getting armor trims, so you can, like, customize your armor in, like, really unique ways, and I like it. I think the armor trim system in itself is, like, the items and how you have to go out and explore for them is a little bit weird. Yes, you are going to be able to customize your armor in over 6,000 different ways. How did I die there? I really did just kind of fall into the soup. Fuck me, whatever. Honestly, it sounds like it needs a buff, like all that for a defense point, not really worth it. It is worth it because, well, for your armor, it makes your armor fireproof. So if you die in lava, you won't lose your hard-earned armor, which I think is pretty fair. I mean, it's meant to be an upgrade, but like not one that is like power creepy. It's it's a it's a time-saving upgrade, more or less, honestly. And also, netherite tools technically are better than diamond tools. They do have a higher, they have better efficiency. I mean, they have better efficiency, and they work faster, just a little bit faster. Like, again, like, you never have to get netherite. Like, and netherite is not better than diamond when it comes to, like, what blocks it can break. Netherite only breaks what diamond stuff can break. But it's still, like, useful. Nowadays, if I ever come, like, someone with any kind of following and I'm decent at PvP, I might do the same thing as a charity thing. Donate 10 ducks and you get to enter the tower or something. That's fun! Oh, that's actually a really fun idea. I love that. That's really fun. Yeah, make it giant tower of trials and tribulations, and if you like that, I love that though. And the price would be something like money or merch or something tangible, I guess. I mean, merch is probably a fair bet here. I mean, it would be weird for it to be money when you're raising money for charity, or also if you. My suggestion here is that, like, let's hypothetically say that you get beaten. If someone makes it to the top and beats you, you have to donate like $100 or $200 to the cause. Damn it, that's tough. Holy shit. Oh, that's fair, actually. Teeny bits of speed can absolutely save lots of times in long runs. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And there's also it's a very select few number of blocks, but netherite can, in fact, instant mine some blocks over diamond, which is pretty fucking nice, actually. But it's like, that's also just, like, a time-saving thing. I don't know. I mean, knowing the fact that you're gonna hardly die in lava with that armor set, the fact that you're gonna have fire Prussian potions on. I'm gonna be real here. Gonna be real here with you. You say that. You say they're just gonna have fire potions on them. You don't necessarily know that. And I also think that just carrying potions in itself is kind of annoying, because you can only hold one potion in a given slot, and when you have a lot, and I mean a lot of items to carry around, it's not worth it to always just carry a fire potion in your inventory. Like, you might have to just sip it on the fly, and that's that in itself is, you know, it's whatever. I mean, you could also just download super powerful modded armor and weapons. That is also true. Who wants the Angel's Rapture God armor? The Angel's Rapture armor does actually sound like a fucking really cool name for armor. You know? Not gonna lie. I kind of like the Angel's Rapture armor. The ARA. God's most perfect armor. That is kind of funny. Or water barker if you're not traveling in the nether. I guess. I don't know. Like, it's useful. Like, there are other ways of dealing with lava. Sure. It's still useful, honestly. When you don't have a mushroom or a fire flower, the hitbox is more bigger. Well, wait, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, hold on. When you don't have a mushroom or a fire flower, the hitbox is not bigger? Well, yeah, your hitbox is smaller. Yeah, because you're small Mario. You're small Toadette. So, I mean, I know what you mean here, but, like, I actually don't... I'm afraid I don't actually completely understand what you are saying about it here. Water instantly evaporates. Yeah, water does instantly evaporate in the nether. It has never stopped some people, though, because there have been... So the other part of the lava is much easier. Ah, okay, I see. That's fair. So in this regard here, there have been a number of exploits, a number of glitches and exploits over the years that have allowed people to put water source blocks in the nether. What is with the Among Us in here? There's so many Amongi. The fungi are Amongi. There's so many of them. Okay, anyways. There have been a number of exploits over the years that have allowed people to put water in the nether. I have never done any of those, unfortunately. It's true. But, like there have been ways over the years to make it happen. Also, this is a fun Minecraft fact, actually. You can put if you have water bottles in the nether and you have a cauldron, you can put 3 water bottles worth of water into a cauldron, and you can actually get yourself not on fire if you dip yourself into it. Albeit, it is actually going to, like, completely reduce the water. Like, there's not going to be any water in that cauldron afterwards, but it's a very funny thing. It's a very unique mechanic that they don't talk about. Not enough people talk about it. Holy shit, I did that. Wow, okay, good. God damn. God damn. Anyways, Minecraft fun. Anyways, Minecraft fun. Minecraft has never not been fun, to be fair. Oh, Jesus Christ, that fucking swing. Holy shit. Oh my god. Were those dead guys with the big sombreros like the Land of the Dead? What guys with the sombreros, actually? Hold on. I feel like I'm... Was there like a... I feel... Oh, come on! Ah! I'm sobbing. I'm losing my mind. I'm crying, I'm sobbing, I'm squealing like a funny little... Never mind. Never mind. Oh! Okay, hang on. Like this? Well, I'm sorry, I killed the Pokey, actually. Oh, okay, these are the Mediachi skeletons from the desert place, the desert kingdom. Oh crap, I gotta go. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us as much as you could, Starlight. Phone about to die? Oh shit, please do not let your phone die. That would be very bad. Yeah, no, it was good. It was good talking to you, and I hope you take care. Get that phone charged. Transfer electricity into the phone. I'm sure. Me just saying transfer electricity into your phone. It got me thinking about, like, you know how, like, you know how, like, in media, like, a robot character will need its power, and then, like, it will, if it runs out of power, it will shut down. I wonder what that feels like. Because it's not like you're feeling like you're sleepy. I mean, I mean, like, if, hypothetically, you had a battery that required charging, and you were low on charge, you might, numbing is honestly probably a solid way of thinking about it. Like, I think, probably, like, blacking out or something. I think that's I think it's a little different though, because like this might sound dark, but I think it might feel like you're dying, because like you're literally, if things are connected to your if you are made out of robot parts, if you are made out of electronics and cybernetics and all that junk, like, if you start to lose power, you will feel like like, yeah, like, you will probably feel like muscle atrophy. It will feel like your muscle, it'll feel like every process in your body is going. I don't know, that is actually a little bit scary. I've never actually considered that, but I don't know if anyone here has ever watched the original Teen Titans show, but very specifically, I think it's episode 4 of the show. Cyborg does run out of power, and he literally, like, I think that has left a lasting impression on me. He, like, literally begins to, like, fade, and, like, it's weird. I'd say it's probably the painless, since you lack control of your body, it would feel numb. Yeah, that's fair. Who gave this cyborg Novocaine? Who gave this cyborg laughing gas? I've also seen it depicted as, like, falling asleep. See, I mean, I see, like, that's what I'm trying to think here, because, like, I could see it being, like, like, I know a lot of people would think it'd probably be, like, falling asleep, but again, like, when you're tired, like, you still have energy inside your body, it's just that your brain is like, oog, fucking put me to fucking bed, you doofus. And, I mean, eventually, you will start to feel like the like, body is, like, fucking losing itself eventually, but, like, I don't know. Yeah, from the outside, it definitely feel like it would look like falling asleep, but, I don't know. Very, very fucky. That is an interesting ethical question, though. Like, if being robotic, oh, okay, that doesn't crush them. I wish it did. If being robotic meant that, like, when I run out of charge, it feels like I'm dying, but I'm never actually dying, versus being organic and, like, you know, just, like, existing, but, like, I'm not immortal, and, like, is the sensation of feeling like dying when you are running out of battery, is that a worthy trade-off for being a meat puppet? It's so weird. I mean, I guess you would, like, get used to it at some point, right? Probably. You probably would. Are you Come on! Why are these unevenly spaced? Why are these unevenly spaced? I am crying. I'm lying. I'm crying. Oh, I mean, Starlight never actually... The real Starlight never actually put in a level into the queue. So... Unless I'm crazy? Hang on. Yeah, no, the real Starlight never actually put in a level into the cubes. Okay, so we're gonna keep rolling with this until someone else comes in with a level in the queue. It'd probably be, like, inhumane to cause the experience of being painful if you did make an android, so odds are it wouldn't be painful. See, that's kind of the problem with pain receptors the idea of pain receptors is such a, like, catch-22, because on the one hand, I understand why pain receptors in your body are important, because they tell you if there's something wrong in your body. The problem with pain receptors is that not only do they don't tell you exactly what's wrong, they just tell you that something is wrong in a specific area. They could also be wrong, and they don't tell you exactly what's wrong. They just tell you that there is something wrong, and they don't know when to stop. There's such a vague guideline for when pain receptors should stop feeling pain that, like, it doesn't always work. And even then, like, if we experience too much pain, we literally go into shock. And like there is a like we do have somewhat of a way to counteract with that. It's called we get adrenaline. We feel adrenaline. Like our body pumps us with adrenaline. I don't think that's possible. Hold on. These are. Well, okay, cool. Anyways, yeah, like, pain receptors are dumb. They're useful, but they also, like, definitely do us so much more. I don't know. But in that regard here, there is an important aspect of why pain receptors exist, if that makes sense. So, like, is it unethical to to make a robot feel pain? Because in that regard, it's important for the. Also, in that regard, pain is a. Oh, come on. I don't know that I could do this. I actually have no clue. I could do this. Well, never mind. God damn it. It's just wild. I love. Biology is such a mess. I've definitely spoken. Oh, actually, really quickly here. There's also a question of whether or not the robot would even have the energy to feel pain in the first place. That's also a fair point. I think there'd be. I think what it would probably be is that if like in the ethicalities of like making sure a robot understands when something is wrong, that we give them the ability to feel some sort of pain. I think that like they would probably have like a reserve of power dedicated to like feeling pain, so then it's like they know something is wrong. Yeah, but why would it be pain? Yeah, I mean you're right. Yeah, I mean you're right. Like part of what I just said about like just making a notification. You say that. I mean you say that, but like the reason why pain. God, I can't believe I'm justifying the nature of pain biologically. Pain is like the reason why pain is so like that is because it's pressing. We don't want to be in pain. Our bodies have literally designed something to. Our bodies genetically have designed something so uncomfortable that we will do anything to no longer feel it, which is in itself very funny. But the thing about pain is that it's pressing. It's consistent, so it makes you want to do something about it. And like, true, I will say this: humans have definitely kind of learned how to. Humans over the course of the thousands and thousands and thousands of years. I would argue with you that you could program a robot that have a high priority to the notification, so there's no suffering, but it requires immediate attention. I mean, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. Hi there, Triforce Comet. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining us. And look. First of all, I want to say this. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. If you want to add a level to our queue, I simply just ask for a follow. If you're not comfortable with that, that's a-okay. But that's just how it is around here. Secondly, welcome to Mario Maker Mondays, where we literally have ethical debates like this almost every Monday. So it's very funny. I'm having a great day. I love random conversations. You know what? You've come to the literal right place, actually. Ethical debates go hard. Yeah, they do, honestly. Unless thy name is Spicy Food Pain that says wanted. Triforce Comment, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it a lot. Ethical debate or chaos. There is no in-between. That is so correct. No, that's so fucking correct. 1 week we will make a mold MILF that is our goddess, and another week we'll talk about the ethicalities of pain. Great, awesome. Here's what. Oh my god, Mike, thank you so much for your level submission. Of course, I will continue playing this at another point. Mold must shelf. Kills you. I'm
Die. Die.
I'm shooting you down. I'm shooting you down. I'm fucking exploding you 10 times thousands over. That soundboard is legendary. This fucking... So I'll be real here. I don't think I've ever like genuinely discussed my soundboard like in itself. First of all, let me quickly like go back to this. Mike, thank you so much for your level submission. These darker side levels are fucking crazy, actually, and I hope to continue it again another point. But for right now, we just gotta keep moving on now that we have someone else in the queue. Yeah, thank you so much. So I have a Stream Deck. I have a normal size Stream Deck. I would like you to play my most recent level, please. Lovely, lush, lively Oasis. Sounds good. We can absolutely do that. So I have a Stream Deck, and I've had a Stream Deck for about a year and a half now. This was maybe one of the best investments I've ever made for stream, because holy shit, we literally do get a use out of it every stream, and it also just makes streaming so much more convenient for me overall. Like just having the ability to do certain things that we do a lot on the fly is very nice. Very good. It was a very wise purchase that I made. This was made for a contest. Okay, okay, fair enough. Fuck yeah. God, we don't... Ah! God damn it. Anyways, so in the regard to the notification, I see what you... When you make 2 levels, the second level is a variant of the original, which requires you to alter in some way modeled after the mark. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Okay, this is a prankster comment version. That's really fun. I like that. I like that concept a lot. I want to play Galaxy again. It's been so long. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, I like it. I love that a lot. Anyways, here's the thing. I get what you mean by, like, yeah, it could just be a notification. I understand what you're arguing about that. Here's my thing about it. Let's think about it from a human standpoint. We ignore notifications so often. You know what I'm saying here? If it's just a notification, we kind of ignore it a lot. Again, I'm not saying that, like, I should back up here. I'm not arguing we should actually give a robot pain to know when something is wrong. I guess I'm kind of doing a, in this regard, I guess I'm kind of doing a devil's advocate for the human body, which is a weird thing to say, but it's kind of true. Humans require pressures, robots don't if they require proper... Okay, but now we get into the ethicalities of, like, what it means to be human, what it means to be, like, a conscious being. Robots, we are literally robots. Humans are robots. We function off of our programming. Like, we are literally conditioned from birth to do specific things. Both, like, from birth, there are specific things in our brain that we do. You know, that's how genetic... It's not genetic memory, but you know what I'm saying here. Like, it's a gene thing. Like, we know how to eat, we know how to sleep, we know how to drink. You know, we have hunger, we want hunger. Like, I just finished on a great novel on the subject, A Closed and Common Orbit by Becky Chambers. There's Becky again. Holy shit. Fair enough. Well, I mean, that's the thing here. Like, you can argue here that we are just complicated AI. We are just, and that's the thing here. Like, when we get, at what point is artificial intelligence just intelligence? Because again, in some ways, you could argue that we are artificial intelligence. I don't know. But what makes it artificial? Is it just the nature that, like, it is not biological? That, like, we did not create it? Well, if we make AI and we base it off of our intelligence and what we know, is that itself not intelligence then? Hello there, Slime Faced. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're a wonderful evening, and thanks so much for joining us. If you are interested in adding a level to our queue, I simply ask for a follow. If you're not comfortable with that, well, actually, thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot. Can you just do your command one more time, so then it just goes to the queue? Actually, that'd be appreciated. Let's go, baby. That was fun. I like that level. I like that level a lot. Oh yeah, this did win the contest, which is quite exciting. Fuck yeah, let's go. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear though. That gets my like. Oh, that got first place, and there's the ribbon. That's so cute. I love that. So this is the spirits of this one sign were afflicted with the ghoul comet. Okay, I'm willing to give this a try. I think this is kind of cool. I'm really down for this. So hold on, before I continue with this, there's some comments I should read here. Because I'm pretty sure like teaching an AI an action, you give them a death state or something like if they fail the task, and the closest group of the AI is then iterated upon. Consciousness requires self-awareness, I would argue. Pain is evolutionary necessary, but it would not require conversation like this, I would argue. When we say self-awareness, what do we mean by this? When we say self-awareness, do we refer to the idea that we are, like, we can... Because, like... Well, that's an interesting question here, because not all animals have, like, an idea of self. Like, they know, like, I don't even, like, animals don't even know, most animals don't even know that they exist. If that makes sense. Like, they know that they exist, but they don't know that they exist. If that makes sense. Oh, shit, I need to go. Don't play my second version yet. I'd like to watch it. Oh, fair enough. I will put this one down for now. Fair enough, Triforce. Fair enough, then. I will await when you are able to come back, whether it's tonight or next Monday we play. But yeah, thank you so much. That was a good level. Again, I think your level was good. I'm excited to play the Prankster comment version. I think that's really fun. Okay, fair enough. Let's just keep moving on then. Oh. Oops, that's fine. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Okay, cool. Let's now give this a try. I will read that comment in just a moment, Doug. I promise. I'm gonna just put this level in first. YLG. Oh yeah, this is a fundamental issue with defining sapiens from an outside perspective. We are so new to the entire idea of objectifying, valuing intelligence from a scientific standpoint that we're only now just recognizing the near sapience of half a dozen other species. Intelligence awareness are far more prevalent on Earth than we ever thought. No, you're completely right. Like, there's a reason why that, like, I don't know. I actually don't know if it's like a joking thing. Well, it's not a joke. I mean, I don't know if this portion of it is a joking thing, but like, there's a reason why like a lot of like fiction writers talk about how like dolphins are going to be the next sapient species of the planet, and like in that regard, the reason why is because dolphins are stupid smart. They actually, I'm pretty sure dolphins actually do have like, they do understand that themselves. I wanted to put in a level, but I was blocked. What do you mean you were what do you mean you were blocked? Huh? I don't know what you mean, but what you mean, like your level was blocked? No, you're good. Yeah, no, you're fine. I will say this, Mike. If any other person comes into... The rule is here that if someone who has not added their level to the queue comes in, they will get priority because we've already played one of your levels. If that is the case, I will prioritize them over your level, but like we'll see. You know, we'll see. Like it was queuing the route. Mike, I played your level. Mike, I played your level. I played I played the dark side of the moon level. I did play it, albeit I didn't get very far in it because I didn't get far into it. But I did play it for the 20 minutes that I could give it. If, again, you know, yeah, no, we get it. Crows, orcas, African elephants, gloomy octopi. It's another one? Okay. I mean, still, we'll see. Crows are very intelligent. I love how smart crows are. It's really fascinating how genuinely intelligent crows are. I love that they give gifts to humans that they like. That like warms my heart. You know what I'm saying here? Like that's genuinely such like that does something to me. I gotta restart the timer. African elephants, gloomy octopi. What do you mean gloomy octopi? Is that a specific type of octopi? Or are they just emo? The horsepus is emo now. I think the horsepus is actually sapient. The long horse is also sapient. Jesus. Yeah, specific species. Got it. Okay. Fair enough. I didn't know orcas were half sapient. That's interesting. That makes sense, honestly. That does make a lot of sense. If matter's reaction can be quantified, how is anything considered a choice? I'm afraid I don't quite understand where you're going with this. Oh my god! I was hoping it didn't. I was hoping it was gonna explode before it hit me, but sure, fine. They're not the only octopi species that have demonstrated structural building and social behavior. Wild. That's fascinating. Okay. Goddamn, good for the gloomy octopi though. For real. Nice. Look at that fucking pot shot. Orcas have complex social behavior, self-awareness, and reasonably complex language. That is true. I did forget that orcas do actually have language. That is a wild thing to remember, but yeah, no, they do have language. They can comprehend each other, which is genuinely very cool, actually. Crows and elephants also have these things. Now, I didn't know that elephants had I didn't know because I knew that like elephants remember like where family died. That's a tragic thing that I did know, and it is actually genuinely very sad. But like that is the case. Like they remember where family has died, and like they go back to see where their family died, and that pulls at the heartstrings genuinely. It's wild to consider, but like yeah. God damn it. Okay, this is wild. Holy shit. But no, so Dracoff, when you say that specific when you argue that, are you specifically trying to say that because we know how specific things happen, that because specific things happen because there are specific actions that cause specific consequences, that that there is always every action has a reaction, every action has a consequence to it, that that free will is not real. And I would argue, if that is the case, I would argue, no, there's still free will. There can be expected results in reality, but like it doesn't necessarily mean that they are like guaranteed. Yeah, I'll take that mushroom, please. They have a complex method of communication that relies on standardized abstractions. It's a functioning language. I was struggling we might be seeing primitive art form from at least one of these species relatively near future, and then to know, just because they haven't built cities yet doesn't mean they're not So fonts. That's fair. Although it is okay. We talk about here that what if they learned how to do art? I'm not gonna lie. I am kind of getting flashbacks to the. Well, hold on. No. Actually, let me back this up here. Does anyone remember the story? Does anyone remember the story about the dog that like made art over like a number of years? It had like incredible pattern recognition and like brought its toys to the yard in very specific ways to form art. I completely forgot about that until this very moment, but like that in itself is wild. And like also like in that regard, that's oh Jesus Christ. In that regard, that's fascinating because like dogs don't have like sapience. Dogs don't know how to. Dogs cannot recognize themselves in the mirror. They don't have a sense of self. They know that they like everything technically knows it exists, but it doesn't understand the concept of existence, if that makes sense. Hold on. Dog backyard art. Let me actually try to find this. Okay, so I'm not get. God damn it! How do I phrase this? I put into Google dog that made art with toys. I should put in backyard. I think. Oh wait. Is this it? I might have found it. Speaking of dogs, hang on. I gotta let my puppy out. Okay, puppy has exited the room. I got a timeout? I got a gateway timeout? Okay, I will look into this art. I will look into the article later. But no, it was basically that a dog's owner discovered her dog was specifically taking its toys and arranging them in very specific ways in her backyard. Creating basically art. And it's honestly very fascinating. Like, I guess the question becomes less. I guess the question can become: is this a matter of does the dog? Oh wait, no, actually, I got it. Donnie the Doberman has a favorite activity. He loves arranging toys in his backyard, so what's so special about that? He arranges the toys in circles, rows, and triangles. He categorizes his toys and places them into various positions as well as thought-out patterns. Dr. Barbara Smuts, a professor in psychology at the University of Michigan, felt compelled to see what was going on for herself. She was very skeptical until she rigged the yard with a camera and saw that Donnie was decorating the yard, as he loves to do. Donnie's a very special dog and that he was rescued from a shelter. Sadly, he's been... Okay. These toys were arranged in positions in which they were holding hands, lying next to each other, one another, sometimes facing up, the other times facing down. Using various combinations of patterns and positions. Because this to be simply be a form of entertainment to Donnie? Could this be Donnie's attempt at communication? It seems like these patterns were affected by a milestone relationship. Okay, You're right. It could have just been sorting. I guess that is fair. Damn, fucked up. I think dogs should do art. Okay. I just think that funny dogs should do art, okay? I want to see a dog try to draw another dog, actually. I think dogs should be allowed to vote, and I think dogs should be allowed to do art. This is my new debate. Dogs should be allowed to do art. If a dog held a gun, how would the dog hold a gun? How would a dog vote? I don't know, but I think they should be allowed to vote, to be fair. If a dog held a gun, how would the dog hold the gun? Would it put it in its mouth? Would it try to shoot with its paws? Do we need a gun that is specifically designed for a dog? Dog guns. I don't actually. Never mind. I don't think the Paw Patrol should be allowed to have guns. This is just hand dog phase cat again. It's not. It's not. No. 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 It's not. It's not. How would a dog hold a gun in his hands? It's a completely different ethical question. Holy shit, Jesus Christ. Hand dog face cat. There's a infamous online bit where it's trying to decide whether or not a dog with human hands is better or is it worse than a cat with a human face. Yeah, it is a bit from a podcast, but it is etched into the mind of many an internet user. You gotta be kidding me. I think... See, I'm trying to consider here. Can a dog... This conversation has gone from our animal satience to how would a dog hold a gun? Yeah? Yeah, and? Yeah, and? I think dogs should be sentient so they can wield guns. We need... I think canines are gonna have to get doggy gun licenses. Here's the thing. Can dogs move their jaws? Like, I mean, yes, they can. That's a stupid question. What I meant to say is that, like, you know how we can, like, protract our bottom jaw? Can dogs move their teeth enough that they could use their fang to use the trigger of a gun? Like, if you... Can they, like, Oh, is there? Oh, yo, holy shit. Well, thank you. Thank you for the kind... Oh, that is... Oh my god, hang on. Wait. Sorry, can I... I don't... This might be... No, I can't. That's... Ooh. Ooh, I thought there was... Oh, come on. I just got that. I was like, maybe there is some... Maybe there's cheese. That is pretty close to being possible, actually, which is very wild. You can cheese it like that, but I suggest you don't? Okay. I mean, I won't then. But it is a fascinating possibility now. I don't think there is a shell for me to bring. And also, like... Yeah, I don't think there's a shell for me to bring. I think if I did that, if I wanted to do that, I think I'd have to bring the Mecha Koopa. I think I'd have to bring one of the Mecha Koopas, which is... fine. Like, there are Mecha Koopas that I could use. But again, like, I'm not going to do it because, like, you know, the actual maker of the level said, please don't do that. I could probably get away with using a Mecha Koopa, but it's fine. What animal would be the funniest to have a gun? God damn it. What animal would be the funniest animal to give a gun? Well, I know, like, in media, they like to put, like, fucking lasers or bazookas on sharks. And, like, that's fair, though. An axolotl with a gun is pretty good, though. I will give you that. That's pretty fucking good. I think he deserves it. I think he's allowed, actually. you know, it will save that. Giving every axolotl a gun will save their species. Guaranteed. Guaranteed, it will save the axolotl species. You can try to do that, except I already put a blocker at the end, so even if you would get trolled. Oh, that's okay. Smart call, actually. Sharks with freaking laser beams on their head? Yes, sharks with laser beams on their head. They are out here ready to kill, actually. They're ready to kill, maim, and or murder, and you have no choice in the matter. You have no choice in the matter. Come on. See, okay, I wouldn't trust a cat. I wouldn't trust cats with a gun. Cats will use... I think a cat will blackmail you with a gun. If they had the ability to wield a gun, cats would blackmail you with guns. Like, they would do some fucked up shit with guns, actually. I think dogs would be a little bit more responsible with guns. Absolutely. I think we should give a bear a gun. Let's give Cocaine Bear a gun. I hope they gave Cocaine Bear a gun. That would be very funny. Okay, this sounds stupid. I think we should give turtles guns, but only because I think it would be funny if, like, by cartoon logic, they fire a gun, but the bullets are also extremely slow. Don't get me wrong, they will pierce your body if you get too close to them. But, like, giving a... Oh, okay, you get another one. Okay. A cat would drop a gun and chase a laser point attachment. Oh, that's also... That's true. That is kind of funny. Okay, then maybe we could give cats guns. Okay, no. I think we need to... Okay. Dogs get guns. Cats get swords. I think that's the correct take, actually. Did I not get the... I didn't. I was about to say, like, I did... Did I already lose it? I did not lose it. I don't trust a raccoon. I don't trust raccoons with either swords or guns. I feel like I feel like they would be too powerful. They would use them only for malice. I can't believe I missed that. And the hamster would get a knife. Yes! Give that little guy a goddamn knife. Y'all remember G-Force? Hold on here. Does anyone here remember G-Force? I have not thought about G-Force and I think probably 20 years. Since I was a wee lad and I saw it in theaters. No, not the scientific concept. I wish. I'm speaking about the Disney movie. That fucking movie isn't 20 years old, is it? When did G-Force come out? G-Force film. Oh, it's 2009. Okay. So it's 15 years old. Oh my god, it's from 2009? It feels like a fucking 2005 movie. It feels like I could watch the Lizzie McGuire movie at the same time if I wanted to. Okay, so it's 14 years old, which is not better. I want to meet a kid. I want to meet a kid whose hyperfixation was G-Force. I want to meet a kid whose hyperfixation was G-Force. There was one movie that I used to watch in car trips around the alongside the entirety of third generation, fourth generation movies. Oh my god, it was. Oh, that's very funny. I'm gonna spoil a bit of the level since you're definitely not going to finish it. This level of 2 checkpoints and a boss fight at the end. Okay. I mean, I might not finish it tonight, but, like, doesn't mean that I mean, I will beat every Super Mario Maker 2 level ever. So, like, in that regard here, like, at some point, And you know what? It could be today. I could do it. Who says I can't? Ah! 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 Wahoo world! Oh, woe is me! Woe is me! The amount of times I watched those movies wound up wearing out the disc. Oh my god! Oh my god! You destroyed those discs by watching them. That's so funny. No, that's like classic kid shit. I love that though. Oh my god. Sometimes you just get hyper fixated on a movie, and it's called Disney's G-Force from 2009 apparently. Well, that was worthless. It's fine. Just, you know what? I'm just gonna keep moving. That worked. Holy shit! Look at that, baby! You can't stop me down. Nick Cage voices the main antagonist of fucking G-Force? What? What? For real? What? I don't know how I feel about that. That's baffling. Huh. The first to go, obviously, was Rise of Darkrai because it was and still is one of the best Pokemon movies. I should actually, like, sit down and maybe watch the Pokemon movies again. I don't know, like, here's the thing. I don't know that I've... So, when I was a kid, I watched the Generation 3 and Generation 4 Pokemon anime shows. My favorite... I fucking love Battlefront. I'm sorry, but Battlefront Tears theme is... The Battlefront Tears season theme is still the best Pokemon theme ever. It's the Battlefront Tier. Like, you cannot convince me otherwise. The Battlefront Tier theme still slaps. In this regard, I've had a passive interest in maybe watching some of the Pokemon anime again, because I've heard that Pokemon Sun and Moon, the series, and Pokemon Journeys are very good. And I also kind of want to watch just Journeys because, like, it's the end of Ash's journey. And, like, there's a bit of nostalgia for that, honestly. Simply put, the movie was so good they reused the motif from it, Oricon, in the Marshadow movie credits. That's so fascinating. Huh. Okay. Also, by the way, Doug, if you're on Wikipedia right now because you're looking at G-Force, can you see if Nick Cage has ever won an Academy Award? Because I don't think he has, right? I don't believe Nicolas Cage has ever won an Academy Award, and I might be wrong about that, but I don't think he has. Which is a shame, because I think he does deserve at least something. It doesn't reach. Oh, okay. Damn it. But no, I haven't paid attention to the Pokemon anime or anything from it since I was a kid. Although I did see Detective Pikachu, which is not the Pokemon anime, but you know, still. He's actually won 2 Academy Awards plus a Glowing Gold episode. What did he win them for? What the fuck did he win them for? I haven't seen anything since Black and White. Here's the thing, I also heard that the Black and White anime is actually complete ass. Which is genuinely a shame. Also, fun fact about the Black and White anime. Originally, so the Black and White anime was originally supposed to have a 2-part episode called Team Rocket versus Team Plasma, which was supposed to be the first introduction to Team Plasma in the Pokemon series and was going to drive the plot for the rest of the season. But then an earthquake hit and they delayed, and then an earthquake hit on the week that the first part of the episode was supposed to release. He fucking destroyed my mushroom, son of a bitch. And as such, they had to completely rewrite the Pokemon Black and White anime to now change the plot to incorporate Team Plasma later on instead of early. Yeah, no. There's been a number of episodes in the Pokemon anime that had never been aired because of earthquakes. And in this regard, they literally had to change. Because of their tight deadlines for airing episodes, they had to completely rewrite an entire season of the Pokemon anime, because they could no longer, because they didn't have the time to show this episode, this two-parter episode anymore. It's quite frankly wild. I've never actually watched much of the anime. I mean, is the Pokemon anime a shonen? Well, I mean, it's not like an it's not made by Shonen Jump. I should say that. Like, it's not made by Shonen Jump. So, like, in that regard, it's technically not a shonen. But, you know, like, shonen is effectively a genre. And now, like, shonen is basically a genre now anyways. So, like, Oh, no, I really wanted... Team Plasma versus Team Rocket versus Team Plasma actually sounds like a very, very, very fun concept, and it is deeply disappointing that it didn't happen. The team's notorious for being liberating Pokemon versus the team for weaponizing them. Oh, yeah, no. It's kind of a cool dynamic, actually. It really is a shame that it never got to happen, and they had to rewrite it. But also, again, like, the Black and White anime is... From what I've heard from Pokemon anime likers and watchers, it's the weakest. It is the weakest and by far the worst series in the anime, which sucks because, gotta be real here, fucking Black and White is still the best fucking Pokemon game in the series. It's still the best Pokemon story in the series. We are out here being Black and White appreciators. It was definitely the weakest. Fair enough. I have to take your word on it. I just. Again, I didn't watch it. I was not watching the Pokemon anime at that point. I was still playing the Pokemon games. I've never not played the Pokemon games. In fact, basically the only mainline games that I've never touched at launch were Sword and Shield. Even from the few episodes I watched of each generation, I could just tell just seeing it. Oof. So, okay, now I'm curious here. To the Pokemon likers in the chat. Do you guys want Black and White remakes? I'm out here really debating if I want Pokemon Black and White remakes. And I've been debating this for, like, a year now. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards no, actually. Because if they're just gonna pass off the remakes again to another company... And, like, I want to make this very clear. Ilka tried their best with Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. They had never made another video game before this other than making Pokemon Home. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl was their first game ever made. And it's fine. Like, it's fine, but, like, it's very clear that they were not allowed to do basically anything that would elicit, like, a reason to make the remakes other than just to make money. There's no way they could ever do better than the originals. Oh, I completely agree, actually. Like, I'm out here trying to beat myself for, like, what would they actually even do? Like, what could they do that would make it worth it? Like that... Well, I shouldn't say it like that, because, like, you know, they did shit... There was so much interesting and unique shit from Heart Gold and Soul Silver and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire that, like, it justified them being remakes. There is basically nothing from Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl that makes them worth it. They don't need them. I agree. They just need to be accessible. And that's kind of the thing... That's a weird thing to talk about with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Arguably, Diamond and Pearl did need a remake. Or I should say Platinum needed a remake. Because, you know, Gen 4 is notorious for how slow of gameplay it is. And it's because of the programming. In that regard, I get it. I get it, but, like, Black and White don't need them. And in fact, like, that would take away from the charm of Black and White, actually. If I'm being honest here, the only things that I could see really being interesting for a Black and White remake to do is to have built-in Pokemon Dream World. To have the interlink return as like a big feature for the remakes, and then, you know, having the Dream World be implemented in the game and not just like be an external feature that they shut down 2 years after the generation ended. The only way they can do it is try to incorporate more of the intent from Black White 2 into Black and White, and even that's debatable if you need to even do that. Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, I wouldn't mind like going to places in Black 2 and White 2 that were going to places in, god damn it, going to places that are only exclusive to Black 2 and White 2 in the Black and White context, but like that's not enough. The originals are perfectly suited to the medium in the way that the current Pokemon gems seem to function. It's widely different than Black and White, Black 2, White 2, that'd be a catastrophe. That's interesting because I actually think that the touchscreen for Black. I've actually thought about this. Generation 4 uses the touchscreen very well. It uses it in like very good ways. The Pokétch is like genuinely like a good implementation of the especially back then. It was a very, 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 very solid means of using the touchscreen. Black 2 and White 2 and White 2 don't use the touchscreen that well. I mean, they use them for, you know, attacks, which is fine. Like, that makes sense. Like, that's how the style of it was for that generation. Gotta be real here when I say that there's not, like, any, like, exclusive functionality to the touchscreen otherwise. So, like, it's not necessarily needed. That's why it's, like, I think a remake could be fine. But, like, yeah, no, I feel you guys. I really do. Considering it would become the cost of epic sprite work, animations, atmosphere, and the limited game decks, I would not run a remake. The only things that you could improve the game are reducing the encounter rate and some of the story beats. I generally believe that they will butcher Generation 5 remake no matter what they do. I'd prefer to have a Legends game of Kyurem. I'd love to see like the legend of the two heroes be represented in a new Pokemon format, and I'd love to see like Unovan counterparts of like classic Pokemon. I think that's fun. No, I agree. I completely agree with that. I'd prefer a Legends game over. I would definitely prefer a Legends game over a remake. Ours worked because it turned a GBA's limited world into a whole and expanded in 3DS's capabilities in the style of X and Y. What? Oh, what? How the fuck did I die there? Oh, that's bullshit. Oh, that's horseshit. In accordance with the mechanics of X and Y well. Oh yeah, no, I mean, I do like them. Mega Evolutions are very good, and I enjoyed having them from having new Mega Evolutions in ORAS. Although it does completely bother me that they never bothered to update. They never decided to update X and Y with the new Mega Evolution, so they're basically they're compatible, but they're only compatible with X and Y Mega Evolutions. Any of the ones from Omega Ruby F stuff are not in the games at all, which is dumb, and it really does bother me to hell and back, but whatever. This is Knuckles, and I'm back. No way. I've been away for a while, but I've come to kick some butt at Wild Canyon. Is that the fucking... Are those the goddamn lyrics to the song? I'm gonna be real here. I don't remember the Wild Canyon lyrics. Like, I get it's the first stage of Knuckles' campaign in that game. Gonna be real here when I say I do not remember Wild Canyon, the Wild Canyon song. It's honestly probably the least memorable of all of Knuckles' songs in that game. Again, which is wild to say, because he has genuinely bangers for no reason. Hi, welcome back, Starlight. We're talking about right now, like, do we want Black and White remakes? And the consensus from basically the three of us, being myself, Doug, and Dracoff, is that no, we don't want remakes, and there's specific reasons why we would not want them. Hold on. I gotta kill a motherfucker. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Getting to witness the original Dragon in the past, being able to witness the events from the war 3,000 years ago, and getting even close to choose which I would, between truth and ideas. That would be fun. I agree, actually. Sorry, yeah, those were lyrics. I failed. No, I knew that. I guess they were the lyrics because you said they're Wild Canyon. Again, I just don't remember the Wild Canyon song. Mostly because it's, again, in my opinion, the least memorable of Knuckles' songs from SA2. But, you know, whatever. Come on. Crying. BDSP failed miserably because they pawned it off to a company and just said upgrade the graphics and they didn't bother with any of the... Here's the thing. I don't know if I was I probably actually talked about this before Brilliant Diamond Triangle Pearl came out. But I definitely thought that they were going to do Gigantamax stuff for Brilliant Diamond Triangle Pearl. That they were going to introduce Generation 4 Gigantamaxes and that there was going to be like arenas, and it would kind of have made sense because literally you're facing godlike Pokemon in the story. Like, you know, you're facing Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, and later on they let you face Arceus. Like, you know, you're facing literally god-sized Pokemon. Fuck it, why not have them Gigantamax? Like, I'm surprised that we even got Origin Form Dialga and Palkia. That's kind of crazy. I can't speak for Generation X, for Gen X, but based on what we know from Gen 9's mechanics, Gen 5 would just not work. Yeah, they probably would be like, they probably would just be like, no, this is just funny. They would just be like, okay, well, this is just a straight shot remake of the games and not really, like, no, yeah, no, I mean... Here's my thing. The games don't have to be... The remakes don't have to be, like... I mean, arguably Heart Gold and Soul Silver is not like a one-to-one remake of Gold, Silver, and Crystal. It is kind of its own experience. But it's closer... But it is closer to X and... It is closer to... It's a source material than Orez is? I don't know. I'm agreeing that that sort of game would be fucking cool. They made versions of Diamond and Pearl that removed the slow health bar scroll at the press. My favorite part of the game, the underground. The underground is fine. It's just, it's very sad that they basically, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl basically became irrelevant 2 months after launch. Although, I'm gonna be completely real with you here. The Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl modding scene, that shit slaps. There is a specific mod that I'm looking at right now to do on stream. Because, good news, I have a modded Switch, so I could play it. But there is one mod I'm specifically looking at right now to play on stream, and I think it's the funniest shit. I think it's genuinely the funniest goddamn mod I've ever seen. Like we talk, like I play, like don't, like it's been like 2 years since Chucksters. Oops All Chucksters was very fun. I like Oops All Chucksters. This is kind of cooler. As someone who's ever heard or watched Pokemon Black and White from a friend lock, I think having a remake might not appeal to the longtime fans and would give a chance to people who didn't give a chance to experience now. I get what you're saying there. I have one counterpoint. My one counterpoint is that they should just make Black and White accessible to current Switch owners. And I get it. DS is trying to emulate, not necessarily trying to emulate the DS is a hard thing to do. It's more, it is kind of a hard thing to do because it's dual screens. You're basically asking your computer to run 2 different screens. What I more mean is that, like, I think that they should just have the ability to, and I also get that there's the touch screen in itself, but, like, it could just be portable. I don't know. It's also been a hot minute since Chibi Robo. Yeah, it's Chibi Robo. It was Chibi Robo, but if I run out of power, my computer crashes. Yes. Austin, you're losing your Nintendo endorsement. What Nintendo endorsement? Nintendo has tried to kill me! Nintendo... Never forget that Super Mario Bros. Mario fucking kidnapped me and tried to fucking kill me. He literally tortured me. What Nintendo endorsement? What Nintendo endorsement? It does not exist. Wait, but Mario is what's forcing me to play. No, I'm doing that. No, Mario's not forcing me to do that. Mario didn't want me to beat every Super Mario Maker 2 level ever. Nintendo and Mario did not want me to do that. So Mario kidnapped me. So like I don't No, I'm doing this for myself because I'm fucking crazy. Okay, I'm remembering the ValantWynn lore wrong. It's fine, don't worry. That's why there's a lore document. That's why we have a lore document. I still gotta fucking start a wiki. I still gotta start a fucking actual ValantWynn wiki, actually. Jesus. It is necessary at this point because I recently just wrote stuff about the MOLD MILF and the MOLD MILF and a few other of the most recent like stream bits like the janitor. There's lore. Slimefaced, welcome to ValantWynn Productions. There's lore. Starlight, you haven't heard about the MOLD MILF? We've been talking about the MOLD MILF for like a month now. Oh my god, okay. Alright. The MOLD MILF is a brand new ValantWynn lore god. She is, There's a whole Google Doc. You know what? Hold on. Let me go pull it up. I'm gonna pull up the doc, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go pull up the wiki. It's just oh my fucking god. Look, I've been doing this a long time. I've been doing this for 3.5 years actually right now. It's been a hot second. We've had a lot of lore things here. Oh yeah, I also wrote down Lord Cake and is apparently the enemy of Mr. Clean. That is true. Yeah, there's the doc. There's the lore doc actually. Yeah, Jesus Christ. This is what 3 years of streaming does to a motherfucker, actually. You create your own world lore. There's world building to the ValantWynn channel, and that is, in itself, incredibly funny. That's bullshit. That's bullshit that I can pick it up and then it kills me. Anyways, I think the MOLD MILF is funny, and I actually want to like I want to make a designer for like in the near future because because I've got some ideas. I have some ideas for like how I'd want to like design her. She's just funny. She's just a funny little moldy MILF, and she's also the head of the MILF Coven, the MILF Coven of Witches. Owl House is ending literally in 2 weeks, and I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what to do about that, actually. It makes me very sad. I'm not ready for it to end, actually. I haven't watched Owl House yet. Holy shit. You gotta... Okay, Dracoff, look. If you have any interest in all, this is literally the best time to watch it because the series finale is going to air in 2 weeks. I think The Owl House is one of the best one of the best animated shows of this decade, like of the last decade. Like that's not a joke. I've been enraptured with Owl House since I first watched it. Like I'll make this very clear. I think early Owl House is a little bit awkward because it's very much more like sitcom-y. Okay, what is it on? It's only on Disney Plus, or you can find it through other means, of course. Wink, 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 nudge, nudge. Cool, I can work with that. Yeah, fair. No, I can't spell enough praises about Owl House. I love it to death. I think it's really cool. I think it's really good. It makes me very sad that, like, we are not getting any more from it afterwards. And, like, and it's all because Disney is fucked. but you know, it was fun while it lasted, is what I'll say. Also, fun fact, did you know Steven Universe is 10 years old this year? Did you know that? Hey, did you know? Did you know that Steven Universe is 10 years old this year? That fucks with me. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I haven't seen it. Fair enough. Holy fuck, it's 10 years old. Steven Universe came out in summer of 2013. Now, this is very funny, because I will say this, it doesn't really feel like Steven Universe started until 2015, because they were so... Okay. I'm a Steven Universe veteran. I was watching Steven Universe... I started watching Steven Universe on day one. I'm someone who's been through the entire experience of Steven Universe from start to finish. Steven Universe didn't really start until 2015, because for some reason, Steven Universe went on a 6-month hiatus between December of 2013 to summer of 2014, when they decided to release a second half of Season 1A. Steven Universe moment. This is kind of a Steven Universe moment. Sometimes you're just a Steven Universe. Sometimes his universe, you're into it. Did you know? Hey, did you know you're part of Steven's universe right now? Actually, you can't escape it. You can't escape his gravitational pull. He's coming closer, or I should say, you're coming closer to him. You can't escape him. You can't escape him. Haha, haha. He's here. 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 But yeah, no, as a Steven Universe veteran, the show didn't really start for like a year. It really start until like 2015, because even though they had like a whole summer thing, the show, like, they paused it for like 6 months for some reason. You're going to be torn up by his roche limit. Oh my god, I learned like that's very funny. I only learned what the roche limit is from fucking Kirby, and that's so funny. The Roche limit is the idea that it is the maximum possible limit that two planets that can approach each other without destroying each other. If a planet comes within reach of another planet, there is a limit to how much. There's a limit. There's a certain point at which the gravitational pull of either planet will begin to tear each other apart. That's the Roche limit. Yes. I only learned what that was because of Kirby. Because the final boss of Forgotten Land is... Their theme is literally called Two Planets Approaching the Roche Limit. And let me tell you... Okay, real talk here. Two Planets Approaching the Roche Limit is one of my favorite songs of all time now. It's one of the old... There's a very few like songs that I could say I could listen to forever and never get old of it, never get sick of it. And that's one of them, because I'm still listening to it a year later. I'm still listening to the full song a year later. Oh, the final Kirby boss theme names are very good. I completely agree with you. Kirby music just slaps. I also did listen to the Return to Dreamland Deluxe final boss theme. First of all, it does disappoint me that... So, there is the... Spoiler alert for Return to Dreamland Deluxe, if you care. EX Magalore has a new theme, which is his theme from Our Allies, and I thought it was going to be a new theme. No, it's just his theme from Star Allies, which is a little bit disappointing, but it's fine. But there is a brand new final boss theme for the final boss of the Magalore epilogue, and that shit's pretty cool. Oh, Jesus Christ, hold on. Cool. So much so that I had an idea for Crown that I made it specifically as a what-if scenario that got remade. Ooh, that's fun. God, I'm really not sure if I'm gonna get Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Not at launch, at least. Here's my... Okay, hold on. Dracoff, since you have the game... Do you have the game, actually? If so, I have a specific question I need to ask. What I've called it was a coordination of an empty smile. That's so good. Oh, that's a great name for a final boss. Oh my god. Is that the game? Is there online multiplayer? Can I play with people? Can I play with friends? Can I play the single player campaign? Can I play the main campaign with people online? Or is it just local multiplayer only? Because if it's local multiplayer only, you gotta be kidding me! I don't know, but I don't think so. You know what? I'm gonna look this up actually now. Hold on. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe Online. Online multiplayer, please, for the love of God. You gotta be fucking kidding me! Additional players can drop out at any time while holding the same button to raise Kirby button. While co-op is not available for online play. Why wouldn't it be... Oh, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. I hate that. I have found my new challenge in mind, and what's that challenge? I'm now very curious. What's your new Kirby challenge? It doesn't have online? Yeah, that makes me not want to buy it even more, actually. Here's my thing. I'm excited that one of my favorite Kirby games got a remake. That's really cool. I like it. I like that a lot. Here's my thing. A level 1 Magolor boss rush? Holy shit, you are crazy. Good luck. You could probably do it, but you are insane for trying. Legit. So, yeah. I mean, if you do it, good luck. Yeah, no, but here's my thing. I am excited. I'm really happy that one of my favorite Kirby games got a remake. That's really cool. I appreciate that a lot. Gotta be real here when I say that, like, first of all, it's $60 again for some reason. You have to be. I hate these. I hate the fucking Mecha Koopas so much. I hate the Mecha Koopas so much. I hate the Mecha Koopas so much. I hate the Mecha Koopas so goddamn much. I'm so fucking pissed. God damn it! I hate that it's $60. And also, there is no online multiplayer. I can't believe these two things coexist here. Why wouldn't you just make it online co-op multiplayer? Seriously, just let us fucking use a goddamn server to, like, just let me play with friends online. If you want me to, like, co-op with my friends, and this is a game that's specifically built for co-op, why wouldn't you make it available for me to do it online with people that are not local in my house? That honestly just makes me want to go onto Dolphin and just start a just make a server connection to someone else, and just play the original. Like, you're giving me no incentive to play the remake. And, like, I think the Magolor epilogue is cool, and I love that Magolor is getting, like, his own playable chapter. But, like, it's weird. I'm gonna get on, folks. Doug, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I hope you have a wonderful evening, and you take care. Actually, if I can ask, is it D&D tonight? Is it D&D tonight? Oh, what the? Oh, you can actually go under there? I did not know that. Oops. I am super excited for the modding scene for Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Fair. Okay. Nah, not tonight. Okay, fair enough. Well, still, even regardless, I hope you have a wonderful evening, and you take care, bud, and I'll talk to you later. Good night, and you stay moist as well. Keep that skin. Keep that skin. Keep your skin. Do not let them steal your skin. I repeat, do not let them steal your skin. Thanks, bro. Yeah, you too. Good luck. Thank you. Have a good evening. Hold on really quickly. They fixed an issue with Star Allies in the remake, where now it's got a buffer window between the side dodges and the ends being able to run. Oh, that's nice. I didn't even really think of... I saw a video on a mod for the Magolor fight, aka Any Radiance, and I just can't wait to see what they do for Return to Dreamland Deluxe. It will be interesting to see what they can do. They'll probably do some wild things. I don't know what those wild things will be, but like they will definitely do some wild things though. You get away! Get away! Get away! I'm about to go ferile on these fucking Mecha Koopas. I swear to God. I'm crying and losing my mind. Nope, died. Oh shit. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't really have any interest in. I have interest in Dreamland Deluxe. It's just unfortunately pretty. I have now limited interest is the best way to put it because of what I'm being told right now about it, which is a shame because like it shouldn't be that hard to like screw it up. Again, I don't really get what Nintendo's problem is allowing people to play online co-op with people. Like, hold on, I just realized something. I think the 3D World port has online multiplayer. I'm almost certain that you can play with people online in the 3D World port. Why couldn't you play? Why couldn't they do that for Return to Dreamland? That's really bizarre. Okay, whatever. I guess whatever. Also, Also, gonna be real here. Right now, I don't really want to pay for another $60 game. Because I did just buy a new. It's not a $60 game. It's a $40 game. I did just buy a very certain game that I am looking forward to playing on stream sometime soon. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You could probably take a guess what it is, because it's a Switch game and it's $40 and it's a physical game. I've started playing Ori Will of the Wisps. Oh shit! How is that? I've heard the Ori games are. I mean, I've heard just very good things about the Ori games overall. But I have not touched them myself. In fact, I probably should have actually. Wait for Silk Song has made me crave another Metroidvania. Oh, that respect actually. Like, as I was talking about last week, not the most recent game I technically played, because I actually, the most recent game I did just play and beat was I replayed High Swap Act 1, because I'm finally gonna play 2 after, like, years. But I did play Axiom Verge, which is a Metroidvania, and I had a lot of fun with it. I love Axiom Verge on a gameplay level is fucking incredible. I had a blast with it. It's very good. God damn it. Blind Forest wasn't all that good of a Metroidvania, in my opinion, but Will Wix fixed all my issues with it so far. Nice! Oh, is it Metroid Prime? I don't actually know how much Metroid Prime costs, because my little brother bought it for me. Bought it, not me. My little brother bought it even before I learned it exists. Yes, it's Metroid Prime. It's the Metroid Prime remaster. I did purchase it, because I'm like, you know what, you know what, like, even though I've had Metroid Prime Trilogy for, literally a decade, I just kind of decided that, like, you know what, fuck it. It's on the Switch, and I've heard that the graphics look fucking epic. Like, you know what? Why not? I don't know. Plus, there's also on the Switch, and I don't have to, like, set up my. Here's my thing. I do have a Wii U. I don't have, like, the Wii center bar set up, because there's not really a good place to put the Wii sensor bar in on my setup. So I haven't played any Wii game. I mean, I haven't played any Wii games on this channel yet, but I also kind of don't want to try to set up the sensor bar, especially because the sensor. God, can we talk about how fucking sensitive the Wii sensor bar really was? It's really ridiculous how sensitive it actually was. It's wild. Oh, we're in art, so is there anything in the queue? There is one other level in the queue, but it is from someone who's already had a level played tonight. And honestly, I'm just kind of like, you know what, I want to beat this level right now, so it's not that big of a deal. It seems like a quiet night tonight for the queue, which is a-okay. That's completely fine. It does actually give me more time to, like, actually try to finish this level. Does that make sense? Checkpoint 2, baby! Let's go. Yeah, baby! Yeah, let's fucking go. Okay. Is it next week? Sorry, I've been really excited for Metro Prime. I don't know when I'm going. So I'll be very transparent with my current stream plans, actually. Oh, cool. Oh, that's cruel. He has a chomper on his head. Oh my god. I'll be transparent with my plans right now. Right now, in my eyes, the major thing that I want to do is I want to finish Explorer's Guide. And I mean, like, I want to finish it. I mean, I love Explorer's Guide. Don't get me wrong. I've loved the experience of Explorer's Guide to death. It's one of my new favorite games of all time. I love it. But you know, I'm ready for it. I'm ready to be done. I'm ready to see the end of it, so then we can do some other things. In that regard, Metroid Prime is probably the very next thing that's going to happen. Is probably the next new thing that we do on the channel. It will probably be the next thing. And then after Explorers the Sky, I think that there's also going to be another new Pokemon game I play, and it's specifically a concept I think I've talked about before on stream, but I don't know. If I have, I'm gonna leave it as a bit of a funny little surprise for what happens. But it's a concept that I've been interested in for a while. So I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so like, yeah, probably, yeah, so Metroid Prime is probably the very next thing on the docket. I am excited for Metroid Prime 2 as well, because, again, like, Metroid Prime is like, the Metroid game I was already interested in before I played Super Metroid, so, you know, we'll see. Hi, buddy. Hey, listen. Hey, buddy. Really listen for a moment. You die, monster. You cannot exist in this world. Jesus Christ. Ludwig, you're kind of being rude. Ludwig, you're kind of being rude, bud. Can I even... Well, this is probably not a good spot. Yeah, no. Jesus Christ. Putting a chomper on his head is so cruel. I'm actually surprised the chomper is staying on his head. I genuinely thought if something's on a Koopaling's head, if you hit them once, it removes it. So, I'm a little bit surprised in that regard, but fair enough. The Mecha Koopa's dead. You gotta be kidding me. Where? I'm crying. I'm dying. I'm screaming inside. Okay, so, you know, speaking of Silksong, and I'm gonna be completely honest with my take here. I know that we believe that the game will come out this year because specifically the anything that shows up in the game and the Xbox showcase should come out within the year. I'm gonna be real here when I say I think Silksong might not happen this year. I'm kind of at a position where I'm like, it's March now, and it's been like, I think 9 months since we saw Silksong in presentation. I'm starting to think that it's not happening this year, which is a little bit of a shame. It's fine, but like, I don't know, I'm starting to be a little bit of a doubter. I don't really know what to do with that. Okay, Jesus. You gotta be kidding me, you gotta be kidding me, you gotta be kidding me, you gotta be kidding me. God damn it. There has been an announcement, and we're coming up on the deadline, so I'm expecting much to be full of it. You're talking about Boom Boom. If he's hit, whenever it's stacked on him, will fall on him, and the thing, and also the thing on his head is called them. Well, I know it's a muncher. No, I know it's a muncher. I said it was a muncher. It's just a Boom Boom property only, which is unfortunate. But I got it. Understood. I don't think it's a thing. You know, like, I don't think it's a Microsoft thing here. I don't think it was a Microsoft thing with, like, hey, like, they're full of it. I think it's more of a matter of, like, maybe Silksong is taking just more time than they thought, which I think is pretty fair. It seemed like Silksong is taking a while on itself. You called it a chomper? I did? Oh, okay. Well, oops. I meant to say muncher. Hey, did you know Brain's wired bad? Did you know your brain, it's a computer. It's wired bad. It's wired so poorly. You should rewire that thing. You should not let the wires cross. If anyone has any needs Metroidvania recommendations, I can't help but recommend Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight. Okay, interesting. What's that like? I'd love to hear about it. What is Reverie like? Also, Reverie is just a pretty word. I like Reverie as a word. Oh my god, I can't believe I survived that. Holy shit. That's bullshit. I can't believe he got to kill. He killed my mushroom. He killed my fire flower and my mushroom at the same time. This is bullshit. Let's read here. What I've heard about Microsoft in the past year, I wouldn't be surprised if they just flat out lied about it and placing a false reputation on it. I don't know. I think it's possible that Team Cherry literally did just like thought that they could finish it this year and gave a deadline, gave an expected deadline, expected release date of this year, and they've said, oops, actually, we might not be able to fulfill that, so we're gonna have to delay the game. Which is, you know, fair. Like, you know, game dev takes a while, and, like, they are really out here putting in so much fucking work for this. Basically, Momodora is, like, I describe it as more Castlevania than, say, Hollow Knight. It's kind of it's an absolutely gorgeous game. Ooh, okay, nice. Fair enough. Good visuals are always a very big boon. I love me a game with good looks. This is why, like, even though I don't like Eastward as a game, I think Eastward is genuinely an incredibly beautiful sprite work game, which I respect. I respect that portion of it very much. Like, actually, its sprite work is basically the major reason I bought. I mean, I thought I heard it was good, and then, like, it turned out not to be. Which is whatever, it's fine. But then again, one guy in contact with Team Cherry backed up the claim from Microsoft, so it could go either way at this point. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But like, I was looking at my Steam wish because it's the spring Steam sale, the Steam spring sale, and I was looking at my wish list, and I realized, yeah, no, Team Cherry still hasn't like changed the release date. It's still to be announced. And that puts me a little bit like it makes me think specific ways, if that makes sense. And again, it's fine. I do not want them to rush Silksong. I want them to put their whole motherfuckers into it. It would just, I guess what I really wish is that, like, I wish that we got a little bit more communication about it. That makes sense. Like, I want the game to come out, and I want to buy it. I would like to purchase it when it comes out, probably day one, unless there's, like, major day one bugs that will, like, fuck things up. But, like, still, I'd probably buy it day one. Holy shit, okay. Okay, I'm kind of gaming here. I did it. I gamed. I did it. I gamed, baby. I gamed, baby. I was about to say. Wait, no. Okay, there we go. I'd rather wait another 5 years for Silksong than rather get out and Alex. Yeah, no. I completely respect that. If I had died there from the fucking Mecha Koopas at the very end, I would have been so pissed. Hey, look at that! Sign-faced? I did it. It took an hour, but, like, I did it, baby. I beat the level. Let's fucking go. Hell fucking yeah. Thank you so much for your level submission. That was genuinely very tough, but let's go. It happened. I'm rocking and rolling. What's up? Never doubt me again. No one ever doubt me again that I will not put in the time and effort to beat every Super Mario Maker 2 level ever. It will fucking happen, I swear to God. Jesus Christ. Mike's is not here, but I am going to respect that Mike's did put a level in here and probably waited a hot second for this. Like, again, we already played a level from them tonight, but, like, again, let's give this a try. Why not? It's a bunch of non-linear... hold on, let me back up here. If my chat will actually work. Basically, Momodora, Rotom is about a girl who smacks gremlins with a secret oak leaf. I love that. I think more girls should use leaves as weapons, actually. Fuck them up with feathers. Why not? Is a bunch of nonlinearity in the middle trimester, and the last third is like super focused in terms of gameplay and combat. That's fun. That's actually really cool. I mean, I might check it out, actually. You know what? Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna pull up Steam for a moment. You don't get to see my Steam. Only I get to see my Steam. But I am gonna pull it. I'm gonna pull it up and I'm gonna put it on my wish list, because why not? Momodora. Yeah, Momodora Reverie Underneath the Moonlight. That's really cheap. It is. This is only $4 right now. That's actually really cheap. Holy shit. Yeah, no. I will add this to my wish list. Also, is this a series? Is Momodora a whole series, actually? Because it seems like it is. It also Big Titty Witch, which can either be a pro or con, depending on Big Titty Witch. I think in isolation, Big Titty Witch is good. It's great. I think it would... Okay, let me put it like this. If every feminine character in the game was big-tittied, that would be a problem. But if it's just a singular big-titty witch, let's fucking go. The world is kind and generous to us. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing some really cool that's a really cool mechanic. I like that. I should also restart the timer, but it's fine. Back on top of Gen 5 remakes, I agree with a lot of the areas visually in Unova. You're fair, because, like, you know what? I completely respect that, like, literally one of the best parts about Generation 5 as a whole is that its sprite work is masterfully done. And, like, I completely get you when I say that, like, I don't, like, a remake would basically extremely damage the way that the presentation of the game. The sprite work of Generation 5 is incredible. The fact that for over 600 Pokemon, they put in the time and the effort to animate them the way that they did is incredible, actually. It's really sick, actually, and I've always respected the fuck out of the sprite work from Generation 5. You made me die because I stared at the D's nuts joke for too long. That death is on you. That death is on you. Fuck you.
Die.
God damn it. I think so, but hold on. It also has a big I think so, but like the other games are different genres. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yo, you gotta read. Unova D's nuts. I guess not every D's nuts joke has to work. But you still are clowns for trying. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Oh my god. Very funny. Come here. Get crushed, idiot. Oh, I have to, okay. Also, like, here's what I'm gonna say. I don't want Generation 5 remakes because then we have to start talking about Generation 6 remakes. And I don't want Generations... That's not true, actually. You know what? Here's my problem. I want Generation... I would like Kalos remakes only because Kalos is very notoriously unfinished. Like, a few years ago, I replayed the entirety of Pokemon Y from the beginning. I technically did do some, like, some cheesy things, like I imported all of the previous, the previous Mega Stones that I had from my original copy, so I actually was able to use Charizard X in X and Y in the same playthrough, and Like, it was a little bit cheesy, but, like, I don't really give a shit. I was allowed to do it. I realized, like, I liked Pokemon X and Y when it originally came out, and I think that's fair. I think there's something to be said about, like, yeah, there's a reason why I did like it a bunch. My second playthrough, I realized how kind of boring and kind of, like, dry the entire landscape of Kalos is. Like, it's very clear that, like, I get it. It was their first Pokemon game on the 3DS, and they were dealing with a lot. It was their, like, first mainline 3D Pokemon game. I respect it. I get it. But it could have been better. It could have been better. I do have to wonder whether Pokemon can even do version differences anymore. You want me to be completely real here? I just think that version differences shouldn't exist at this point. I think that there shouldn't be Sword and Shield, and there shouldn't be Scarlet and Violet. Or I should say, I don't think that they should be two separate cartridges. If they really, really did want to do something, if they wanted to do something interesting, I think they should have done something like how Legends Arceus works, where you choose your path about halfway through the game, where you choose whether or not to align yourself with the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan, and that decides what the final boss of the main game is. I thought you were talking about, like, this line was controversial in Japan, so it's not about. No, I'm sorry. I mean like the different, like, you know, there's Pokemon Black, Pokemon White, Pokemon X, Pokemon Y. The splitting one game into two. I think that, in my opinion, the games should probably just be on the same They should just be on the same cartridge. Which, by the way, I've talked about this before, but I think it's still very funny. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl are on the same cartridge. If you own Brilliant Diamond, you own Shining Pearl. It's on the cartridge. It's just a Boolean. It's just a Boolean you change. For some reason, like, all the different Pokemon that are in the other version, both games exist in the same cartridge. It's just a matter of, like, flipping a Boolean to change which one it is. So, like, in that regard, like, it already exists. You know what I'm saying here? Like, they have the capacity to do it. Just, like, allow people to, like, at the start of the game or, like, in the middle of the game, like, choose their path, and, like, that still decides, like, what legendary they get or something. You know? Honestly. Actually, we did beat that level, so I'm gonna put that down. And there is... Oh! Did you submit a new level? Hold on. Is that the same one we just played? You know what? I'm just gonna... Well, I can't quit, because now I'm dead. And, oh, that's actually my last life for this. Awesome. I'm curious now what would happen if you changed the Boolean in the middle of the gameplay. I don't think it would do really anything except, like, change what Pokemon spawn. Like, I don't think it'd actually be a big deal. No, just put up on one. Oh, okay. Cool. I did not realize that. I did not see you do that. Okay, yep, then that's fine. Fair enough. JBLFF. It would just change which Pokemon spawn. It wouldn't. I don't like the save files are compatible. In fact, I think all Pokemon games. How would that work in hypothetical Gen 5 remakes? You just choose which one you. I think what it would do is that you would just choose. Do you believe in truth or do you believe in ideals? And that would choose which one. Which legendary Pokemon N gets and which one you get. Like, if you're black and you start to change the white version. If I'm being real here, I think they would probably just make it, like, Gray Utopia or something. But this is my final level. It's getting late for me, so please don't set an hour on this one. Yeah, okay. I mean, if... Here's what I'm gonna say. Because no one's in the queue right now, no one's around, and that's a-okay. Because no one else is in the queue, I can just put my full focus onto this. Now, let me make this clear. Let me make this very clear. If you need to go, you need to go. You don't have to stick around. Like, that's a-okay. If you need to, like, head out, by all means, I'll still play your level. Albeit, again, if someone shows up, I will probably turn to their level anyways, but, like, I don't know. No worries, no worries. If you have to go, don't sweat it. Also, I'm gonna be real here. I think this is the first time in 1,000 levels I've seen someone use the stormy theme, the nighttime theme of the airship. Well, it's probably not the first time, actually, but, like, I haven't seen this theme in such a long time because basically no one uses it, and that's kind of disappointing. You could theoretically just change tile set on the fly. No, you'd have to the game would probably have to reload itself to change between the two locations. I don't think it's that simple. I wish it was. That does sound pretty easy, but I think that it would probably have to, like, I think they'd have to, like, the game would have to reload itself to do that. Or I don't know, like, you'd probably just like teleport to the another side of the map, which has the other version. Now I'm tired, but not tired enough to leave you hanging like this. I mean, that's fair. I mean, you know, when you say hang like this, you're all good. You're all good. I appreciate that you've joined us here tonight. Genuinely, like, I appreciate that you've been here and you've stuck around and that you've talked to us. But also, like, I completely expect when people have to go, like, sometimes you're tired, sometimes you have to go. No one's obligated to stick around. No one's ever obligated to even come. I just appreciate that you're here. So, like, no worries. When you gotta go, you gotta go. But it's still good to have you while you're here. Make sense? I hope so. Like, theoretically, you could just change the tile sound. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, like, they're just identical. I don't know about that, necessarily. Because, like, I like the differences between Black City and White. Is it Black City and White City? What is it? It's like, White Village? What is the white version? I know it's Black City and then it's White something. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Black City, White Forest, thank you. You know what? Hang on. I have just had a brilliant thought here. It's a city builder. In the hypothetical remakes for Black and White, White Forest, Black City and White Forest are city. It's a city builder. You get to make the city you want. It's still probably called, like, Gray Utopia or something. Like, it is like it has elements from both of them, but you can choose what you want there. And, like, you could already kind of do that, but, like, I think that they would flesh out the nature of it being a city builder. Yeah, I think it would be a little bit like Pokemon Crossing. I think that's actually what they would probably do. I mean, with how so closely connected that Black and White are to the themes of, like, dreams and hopes and ideals and truths, like, making a place for people to live, like you were already making a community in the original games, kind of. It just took a lot more effort, but, like, you know, making, like, a full city builder in Pokemon, doing, like, unique things, I don't know, like, you get to put in a second, like imagine, like, in the city builder, you get to put in a second, like, what is it called? Pokemon Ranch. A nursery. You get to put another nursery. Or, like, you get to choose, you get to put in a department store, like, that has, like, all of the really good items. Isn't there an area in Black 2 like that gave you a second nursery? Well, there is a Pokemon nursery in there because it's a game before Generation 8. I mean, like, they gave you, like, Black City and White Forest did give you, like, items. They did give you, like, items, but you can make a custom supermarket. I guess you're right. I guess it really was already a city builder, huh? I guess it would just be fun to expand it out. But you know what I think it would be? I think it would be the perfect combination of secret bases and the idea of Black City and White Forest. Because you know what? I like secret bases. Let me make this very clear. I love the secret bases from from Oraz, and I miss them to death, actually. Does that, like, because the fact that we've never had secret bases, like, and, like, oh my god, the fucking secret bases in the Gen 4 remakes are awful. it's so disappointing how bad they actually are, because like all you can, like as far as I'm aware, all you can do is just like put like Pokemon the Pokemon statues in there, which do technically influence the spawns in the Grand Underground, but like what happened to like making a funny little like underground base in there? Like there was something missing from it. Look what they stole from us. Look what they took from us. That's exactly what it feels like, though. I don't know. I don't think it's wrong. Like I feel very nostalgic now for the older Pokemon games, but I don't think I'm wrong for feeling that nostalgia. Like when I say I don't feel wrong for that nostalgia, I mean like I love Pokemon. I love the Pokemon series. It's a shame that so many things from the Pokemon series just are one and done. Which I mean, I guess that's fair. It does make specific games more special overall, but like I don't know. When they drop the ball like they have been, it just kind of makes you miss the old shit more. Look at how they massacred my boys' remake secret bases. No, literally, I wouldn't even call, especially because like you can't play capture the flag anymore. That bothers me. One of my favorite things in the underground of Generation 4, like in the original games, was capture the flag. The way that you could just steal other people's flags and like they would add to your base, and like you would do like new things, and like yes, you could like just farm each other's like flags for like upgrading your base. Like I did that a little bit, but like I think like it was such a genuine feature to allow people to like have like a little bit of like competition, a little bit of like secrecy, and like laying down traps for other people was so much fun. You could never like make people get into an infinite trap because like traps are one and done. But like there is something about the underground that they completely missed when they made the Grand Underground in the remake. And it makes me just feel more nostalgic for the old games and not more interested in the new in the remakes. And that definitely means that, and I feel like that kind of means that the remakes failed. And I do think that Brilliant Diamond, Triangle, Pearl failed as games. They fundamentally don't feel like remakes. They feel like they're technically remade. But what did they do to justify the concept? What did they do to expand upon the old game? And the answer is nothing really. They actually made the experience worse by keeping only to Diamond and Pearl stuff, not doing really Platinum stuff, and then like the Grand Underground really is the only brand new thing to the game, and it replaced something that was very. Yeah, no, they regressed in compared to Platinum. I completely agree. Like Platinum is still the superior game to Brilliant Diamond, Triangle, Pearl. It's not even a competition. I don't know. I'm really trying not to have like a back in my day moment. But like there is something fundamentally missing. And it's a shame that it wasn't recaptured in the way that I wanted it to be. It's a shame that it wasn't recaptured, frankly, at all. I almost said it wasn't recaptured in the way I wanted to recapture, but that's, you know, that's not inherently a true statement, because like, yeah, it didn't recapture what I wanted it to recapture about the Generation 4 experience, but it also didn't do that for a lot of people. And I guess like it's not just for the people who like Diamond Pearl, it's for the new people, but like definitely feels like they are missing out on part of the experience as well, because they just... Because Ilka and the Pokemon Company didn't give them... Decided that this wasn't... These things were not worthy for their eyes. What was a cool idea? Which part was a cool idea? I mean, I think this is a very fascinating level. Like, I think that this is really interesting. Because it's a very, like, tricky level. You're dealing with a lot of spike ball. You're dealing with a lot all at once, and there are moments you have to slow down because you have to wait it out, so you're forced to deal with shit. And I'm glad that's a combination of, like, hey, you can move as fast as you want, and also you need to do this. Oh yeah, no, that is pretty cool in itself. I do like that. It's a very fun effect, actually, because it's just like they pop out and then they die. Born to die, world is a fuck, 4 billion bodies dead. God damn it. It is kind of like it is a bit like a Podobo. That's actually kind of a fair, that is actually a pretty good comparison. Ow. Whee! Ooh. Nope. Oh, come on! I still hit it anyways. Ah! Fucking dry bones. These funky little skeleton men. Crying. Well, that doesn't depend on reaching the bottom screen. That's true. That is true. Yeah, they are actually quicker than Podobos then. Again, this is why I like doing Mario Maker. It's because it allows us to see new things that people have done for their levels. Things that we wouldn't have seen or learned otherwise. You gotta be kidding me. You ever just get homed in? You ever just have a bomb explode on your tiny little head? You ever just watch your funny brain pop? Okay, well, I hated that sentence. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that sentence, everyone. I did not mean to express a brain poppage. I did not mean to imply that your neurons would explode. You are not experiencing a Jimmy Neutron brain blast. His life was like a YouTube poop. You gotta be kidding me. God, I don't know what hearing the dry bones die is very funnily enough nostalgic for me, just because I think about New Super Mario Bros. the original game, and I just think about like the very first tower level where you just like dry bones die a lot. There's just something nostalgic about the nature of hearing some bones fucking shatter beneath you. Just girly things. Hearing the bones of your enemies crack beneath the weight of your shoes. Just plumber thing. Oh my god, the fucking Mario Bros. Movie comes out later this... Does it come out next week? Wait. When does the Mario Bros. Movie come out? It comes out very, very soon, which is wild. Does it come out next week? Huh. You're kidding me. I'm taking that from my Kaizo because spin jump off of spiny enemies goes higher than just creating regular, and I could use a route that you can only go if you're moving fast enough in the opposite direction. Oh, that's scary. Oh, Jesus Christ. It comes out April 5th? Okay. That is not next week, but that is too close for comfort. Soon enough, Christopher Pratt will be real. And I'm not ready. Wait, no, April 7th? No, it comes out April 5th. No. The date got moved. The date did get actually moved up 2 days. I did hear about that. So no, I think you are correct. I think you are actually correct. Holy shit, I can't believe I dodged that. I cannot believe my head did not pop like a funny little balloon. Well, now it did. I need a mod for Super Mario Maker 2 where it's literally like the Celeste mod where I just explode every time I die. I can't believe Nintendo actually stuck with Chris Pratt for the main lead. There were literally so many other choices and they chose him. So that's my question here. I have to wonder if he auditioned or they chose him and then they chose him and they asked him to audition for the role. You know, because it could go either which way. They could have in fact wanted him. They probably could have had him in their head and been like, let's hear ya. Or he could have actually auditioned to be Mario. And I don't think he auditioned to be Super Mario. I do not think he auditioned to be Mario. There's that one... Yeah, it is April 5th? Yeah. It got moved up. It got moved up 2 days. I'm gonna scream. I really would like my actual... I'd like my Fire Flower, please. Because, like, by the way he talks about the Mario Bros. Game, him playing, quote-unquote, him playing it as a kid in the arcades, definitely sounds fake. I don't know. I don't think he knew who Super Mario was until he was asked to audition for it. 100%. I just do want to know, like, who were the other choices? Who else did they ask to play? Who else did they ask to potentially play Mario? Who auditioned? Who did they want to play Mario? I need to know. What were the failed casting choices? It wasn't even fucking out of the pipe yet, and oh my god. Okay, there we go. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was trapped. Christ. Piss Krat. That really is his name. They wanted to cast Piss Krat, but he denied because he was too busy impersonating Charles Martinet. Damn, fucked up. Can't believe that they did this to him. Oh yeah, where do you make it to the... Oh yeah, when you do make it to the end of the level, say hello to the mechanical trio. The mechanical trio? Okay. Sure. I don't know what that means, but I'm slightly concerned now, but okay. Maros Chartenay? Oh my god. I do love when I do think it's very funny when characters have, like, stupid evil versions of themselves and they have, like, ridiculous versions of just their names. Like, I think Wario is funny. Oh, okay, but Wario is so fascinating because, like, they chose the perfect name for Mario to have an antagonist named Wario, because if you didn't know, calling someone Wa and then their name in Japanese just literally means evil blank. So, like, it just means evil, their name. So, like, you know, they call my rival Waston. Oh god, oh god, what would Waston look like? What would be his vibe? Oh god, Waston. Imagine Waston as like cleanly shaven. He has no beard. I think he'd just be bald. I think he'd just be chin bald and head bald. I think that'd be fucked up. Ow. Holy shit. I'm so glad I did that. I'm so glad I survived that, because I definitely thought I was not going to. There's only really 4 evil doppelgangers of the characters in the Mario franchise. There's 4? What are the other 2? Because there's Wario and Waluigi. What are the other 2 doppelgangers? Is Shadow Mario one? Does Shadow Mario count? Are you counting Daisy? I don't think Daisy is the evil version of Peach. Oh, Shadow? Oh, that's Shadow's a deep cut, actually. Dark Bowser and Shadow. I don't know that those... I mean, those count as, like, I guess they count as evil versions of the characters, but Shadow is the secret boss of the Pit of 100 trials from Super Paper Mario. Basically, he's just a shadow that transforms into Mario, then Peach, then Bowser, then Luigi during the fight. So you're basically fighting yourself. You're basically fighting all the playable characters in an antagonistic form for the fight, which is actually kind of cool. Yeah, no, those don't count. They're their own characters. Well, Wario and Waluigi are their own characters, but they're doppelgangers here. I don't think they're... Also, Dark Bowser is definitely not... Dark Bowser is definitely not one, because Dark Bowser is just the Dark Star, but taken form. Like, that one, I do disagree with. That does not make sense. And also, yeah, no, Dupless is his own character. Well, Dupless has the ability to transform into anyone. I guess the concept here is you are acting and appearing like someone else to spite them. Is it out of spite? I feel like Wario's dressed up like Mario out of spite, really. See, the thing about Dupless is that Dupless is just one of the species. That is true. He is just a doppelganger. That is the thing. But the Dark Star is still just the Dark Star. The Dark Star is just the Dark Star, though. Like, he's not intending to be Bowser. He's not... It's not like he is, like... He's not trying to be Bowser. It's just a convenient form for the Dark Star to take. Like, let's be real here. I do not think it is convenient for Wario and Waluigi to dress up as Mario and Luigi. Can Dark Bowser compete in an evil doppelganger if Bowser's already evil in the first place? Well, in that game, he's technically... He ends... You can find on PM1 the Duplicose. Duplicose is just a particularly powerful Duplicose. That is true, yes. Yeah, exactly. Did you know that for Mario Tennis that they wanted to make not only did they make Waluigi, but they wanted to make an evil version of Princess Peach that Miyamoto said that they were not allowed to make? We could have had Peach. We could have had Peach, and we didn't. I mean, at most, Bowser's an anti-hero in Bowser Inside Story, just because he has no clue what he's allies with the bros. That's true. I mean, I agree with you, but he also is like... you're right. Yeah. You're right. That's fair. So, I mean, in that regard, Dark Bowser and the Dark Star are just more evil overall. So, no, it always kind of bothered me how you can find exactly one Clubba in Paper Mario 2, and he's a boss who doesn't find, like, any other Clubba. Huh. This is Macho Grubba. Is that his name? The boss, the Macho Grubba. It is Macho Grubba. That's right. I'm glad I fucking remember that. Holy shit. Yeah, the boss of Chapter 3. Yeah. I mean, it's fair. I mean, it makes sense because he's more of a wrestler themed in that. Like, not all clubbers have to be. Not all clubbers have to wield clubs. Kind of fucked up. Kind of fucked up of you to think that like that way. That's jokes. /J. God damn it. But the thing is, the Mario works like that. Oh, I know. No, I know. That's why I'm saying /J, because it's funny. It's funny. You're right. It does. The series does work like that. Oh, that guy, the host of Glitzville. Yes. The guy who's literally, like, basically stealing people's souls. The souls of the wrestlers who, he employs. For example, for most part, hammer rolls are just Koopas with hammers, but, like, why are all Goombas the same? Because Goombas are not sapient. Okay, that's a little weird. That's a weird take. I know I was saying that as a joke, but like Goombas definitely have. I get what I mean. Super different, but what do you mean? They're totally sapient. Have you ever seen a Goomba walk? Have you seen a Goomba talk? No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I get it. I get what you mean. I'm just being stupid. I'm being funny about it. I mean, you're right. Like, not a lot of the enemies get to have like unique designs. And I mean, like that's the thing. Like, they're kind of mooks. Like, Koopa Troopers all look the same. Like, the Koopa Troopa and like all enemies that have the Koopa Troopa design look scarily similar to each other, because like that's basically an army uniform. Yes, I've seen a Goomba talk. Unless you're saying that they talk like parrots and they're just mimicking noise patterns. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's my game theory. That's my brand new game theory. Okay. That's the wrong button.
That's just a theory.
That was the wrong button.
Game theory.
No, but I know what you mean here. It is very funny, but also like, this seems to be a common recurrence in the Mario franchise, where, like, you know, Toads all look the same. They just have, like, minor variations of each other. Toadette is, like, the most unique Toad of them all, because she has pigtails. But for the most part, you remove the pigtails and she looks literally the same as everyone else. Plus, she's literally called Toadette. She's literally just Toad, but with the last four letters of et. Which implies womanhood, which is very funny in itself. But that's just a game theory. Thanks for watching. Side note: speaking of game theory, I do keep seeing an image going around, which is MatPat. When MatPat and his wife had their child, instead of MatPat's wife being in the hospital bed, like covered up and like trying to recover, they put Matthew Patrick in the bed, covered up, looking like he gave birth to their child, and I think that's that's very funny. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Oh my god, did someone get lost? Edit up. Holy shit! No! Oh my god, I don't know about that. Hold on, wait, I gotta look this up. Unfortunately, it does not. Hold on. I don't. Oh. So there is a loss edit, but it's not a good loss edit. It's a. Yeah, that's insensitive. I don't like that. I do think actually just making a loss edit though would be very funny though. But like, I really love it when you have like mooks in a game that are all the same, and you have a couple that are like unique in Paper Mario and cool, and that same. It's cool with that, I guess. Well, I mean, that's the thing. What I like about Paper Mario is that like basically what it sounds like is that like the reason why Koopas and Bowser's army are all naked is because basically it sounds like Bowser kind of wants them naked. That sounds weird, but like it's kind of true. Like all the all named all of like the Koopas and the Goombas that like are in like the other games, they have like unique names and they have dresses because they're not soldiers in Bowser's army. So it really does sound like Bowser, when he enlists you, kind of strips you of everything. On the topic of Goomba, what is considered in Bowser's army? I mean, when Mario and Luigi serve, they put in barrels for transport barrels. That is kind of funny though. But infiltration, they're putting barrels for infiltration. Funny. I'm heading out early tonight. Good night, Dracoff. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and you take care. And I'll talk to you later. All right. See you around, and good night. Bye bye. It wasn't even out yet. It wasn't even out yet, and it still hurts you. That's fucking bullshit. Okay, fine. Whatever. Spike balls are bullshit. These balls, these round balls are bullshit. They're bullshit. I do not like them. God damn it. Hell, even Koopas, Goombas, and Toads living together in the same thing box. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's very wild to consider here that Bowser is using his power as a king to basically enlist people. Like, you start talking like Gru. Gru from Despicable Me? Gru from the Despicable Me series? Or is this another character? That's most armies. That is true. You're correct. Game theory. Is Bowser a fascist dictator? The answer is no, because he's cartoon, and also like it's not like anyone actually dies. Like I don't know. Yeah, from the Despicable Me. Is that what? I don't think that's his name. I don't think there's a Y in his name. I think he's just GRU. I think that's just how you spell Gru. I don't think he enlists people. I think they join willingly. Would you join willingly if you knew one man could kill you? Well, actually, hold on here. That statement doesn't really make sense. What I mean here is like Mario and Luigi and like anyone who joins them for like their adventures, they usually cannot stop them. Like, they can get lucky once in a while, but like also like it's very clear that like no one dies in the Mushroom Kingdom. Like, there is no death. One-ups exist. And like, quite frankly, I don't think like when we kill these enemies, like they actually like die. I mean, first of all, every enemy in this level is already either dead or artificial, so like it's not like they're like really dying. But does it make sense when I say that like I think that death is not concept in the Mario universe? That no one actually dies and they have means to literally revive people at any given moment. Although, why was I misspelling? Oh, no worries. Yeah, what is your theory? Actually, why hasn't Bowser enlisted any Toads? Are the Toads just the most roller race in the entire Mario universe? I don't know how to tell you this, but literally, he doesn't want them. Well, I mean, yeah, the Toads are... The Toad people are loyal to Princess Peach, but also it's not just that. If we recall from the original Super Mario Bros., Bowser not only did not want Toads in his army, he literally decided that the better fate for the Toads were to literally convert them into brick blocks with magic. And when you destroy brick blocks in Mario 1, you are killing Toads. You are preventing a Toad from returning back to life. Bowser's army contains no Toads because Bowser's team is engaged in Holy shit. Jesus Christ. I don't know that I would go that far, because that is actually... You're right, that is excessively dark. I mean, it's... Yeah, no, it's kind of canon, though. I should say this. this is a Mario. This is an American Mario thing only. This fact did not exist in the Japanese version, which probably makes it actually the canon interpretation. But I do think it's very funny that we have to consider for a moment that Bowser has literally been turning toads into fucking brick blocks for decades. But here's the thing, from the artificial enemies do seem sentient. I mean, bomb-bombs are sentient. Okay, I'm gonna be hot take here. I think bombs are not artificial. I think bombs are real. You're right, I mean, you're right. Bombs do actually have sentience, and they probably do have sapience. Mecha Koopas do not have sapience. There is no life in those little eyes. They do not. There is nothing behind those eyes, actually. They are dead and cold, and they are brainless. There is not a soul behind those. But when a mommy Babam and a daddy Babam love each other very much, they explode and make a new baby Babam. Babam babies are born. Babams are really goofy and weird. Like, do they give birth to each other? When a mommy Babam and a daddy Babam love each other very much, they... Like, are they orcs? They craft each other out of gunpowder and steel? That's a fantastic question. I actually have no idea. I think there's Babam factories. Well, that's the thing. Like, I think canonically there are Babam factories. Although that kind of brings into debate about King Babam. Because King Babam definitely is also, like, sentient. And he seems to be a commander of Bowser's forces. So what does that mean? Maybe the Babam people... Maybe I was right. Maybe the Babam people aren't actually, like, real. Maybe they do actually, like... Maybe they are natural. Like, maybe they are biological. A biological bomb. But are we sure? We haven't really seen in the sideline game yet, which really makes me think we do see Bowser's minions talk. What are you talking about? What do you mean we haven't seen them in sideline games? The Babam people exist in the Paper Mario games, and they exist in the Mario and Luigi games. Like, what? What are you talking about? Yeah, Mario 64 is full of sapient Babams, and they're also in Mario Galaxy 2 and Mario Galaxy. Yeah, no, like, they're, like, literally the Pink Babam is a character that constantly shows up in Mario Galaxy, and not in Mario Galaxy, in Mario 64, and that's the one that has the ability to control the cannons. Like, they are definitely sapient. It just is a matter of, like, are they artificial or not? Wow, good fucking play, actually. Holy shit. No, I'm saying if we only ever hear Bowser's minions talk in the sideline games. Oh, no, that's not true. We've seen them in Mario 64. No, in Mario 64, in Mario Galaxy, and Mario Odyssey, and like, I think the only, I think we don't hear them in 3D Land, we don't hear them in 3D World, and we don't hear them in Sunshine, but like, we definitely do hear from Bowser's minions in Mario 64, in Mario Galaxy, and Mario Odyssey. Like, that is definitely a thing that happens. Like, no, they are real, and there are, like, communities of them, and they do have, like, personalities. Like, they are treated as real people. Even modern Paper Marios, which try too hard to be simple without including any uniqueness, they still have talking mooks. Exactly. Like, like, one of the characters you literally meet in Origami King is, Are there talking Goombas in such an Odyssey, or did you mention Odyssey? I did mention Odyssey. I think that there are talking... There's, like, there's talking Koopas. The Koopas talk in that game. I don't remember if there's any talking Goombas, but there's also Goombette in that game. Like, there's a female Goomba that you have to, like, occasionally get a Goomba stack to see. Yeah, but in Galaxy it's only bosses, and 64 honestly it's only the Koopas that talk. No, but bombs talk. But bombs talk in Mario 64. No. What? No. What? No. There literally multiple species of creatures in the mainline games do talk. Like, there's nothing, none of them talk in, like, the 2D games, because the 2D games don't do that. They don't, like, have, like, they don't really have dialogue. They don't, yeah, no, there's, no, they exist. I think the point you're trying to make is a little bit contrived here, because, like, but everything else doesn't talk, but it's like, but that indicates that they can talk. I feel like there was somewhere, I know that talks Mario Galaxy, but I can't think of what. You're probably right. There probably was. I just don't remember off the top of my head, honestly. I'm gonna be real here. It is now 8:30 my time, which means I have to start wrapping up soon. So I'm gonna give this level like 3 more tries. I would like to at least make it to the checkpoint here, but we'll see. Unless this is just a full boss. Unless all that's gonna be at the end of this is a boss, which it might be. I don't know. We'll find out. Ow! Oh, come on! I definitely was trying. I was trying to wall. Fuck me! Fuck off! I hate dry bones. Dry bones. Do Piantas count? Do Piantas count? Piantas don't count. Piantas do not count. I'm talking about people in Bowser's army, not other NPCs. Boos talk, and they are part of Bowser's enemy. They are part of Bowser's army. Like, Boos literally talk to you in Mario 64. Wow, I'm crying. It would be funny if Piantas count, but no, they are not enemies. The only ones that are evil to you are Chucksters. Boos do talk. Boos do talk. They do be talking. Those Boos do be jabbering. Ah, God, I can't believe I might have to go look up, like, hey, what enemies fucking talk. Honestly, if you go to you could probably go to the Super Mario Wiki and probably look at each game and be like, hey, these are the NPCs that talk to you. And it'll be like, yeah, like these things talk and these things talk. Like, there's probably a list of that shit. God. I don't think it's just the big Boo that talks to you. I think I know there's a big Boo that talks to you, but, like, I don't know. I don't have a temptation to call the Piantas enemies, even though they don't attack you for the sake of humor. Yeah, they're not enemies. They're not enemies. They're your friends. In fact, well, I guess okay. In a morality sense, yes, they are your enemies because they literally did lock you up without a fair trial, and you're being basically forced to do community service because you have been falsely imprisoned and not given a proper trial. So, like, from an ethical standpoint, yeah, they are your enemies. But from a gameplay standpoint, they're your friends. You know, they're just chilling. Has anyone made a Wario? How did I die? Oh, the missile, whatever. Has anyone made a Wario apparition ROM hack for Mario 64? They probably have. I would be very surprised if they haven't. I'd be very surprised if they haven't, to be honest. I think they probably have. I do kind of miss the Super Mario 64, like, the whole thing with the Super Mario 64. I do kind of miss the Super Mario 64 beta, like, whole thing. I really do think that, like, the nature, it came out at a perfect time, honestly, and I think the concepts behind, like, these people doing, like, these weird and interesting versions of Mario 64 are really cool. sometimes, like, Mario 64 is, like, the perfect game to be, like, just liminal. It's wild like that, but it's true. Mario 64 is a very liminal game. Mario 64 is, like, honestly, outside of the paintings, it is scary how, like, empty Mario 64 is. And what I mean by that is, like in terms of, like, actual people who interact with you, Peach's Castle is basically empty, just full of a few toads that escaped Bowser's wrath, and that's it. Like, the castle is pretty scarce. It's really, frankly, upsetting, actually. Like, Bowser really did do a number on Peach's Castle, and you don't even know it until the very end. Okay, it's getting pretty late for me, so I'm gonna head out now. Okay, fair enough. Slime, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I appreciate it a lot. I hope you have a wonderful evening. You take care, and I hope to see you around again sometime else. Take care, and bye. You gotta be, whatever. No, we're done. I don't have, yeah, no, we're running out of time for tonight, so that's it. That's it. Lamau. Jesus Christ. It seems like people are making Wario Apparition ROM hacks when they're released, I think. Okay, that's fair. Surprising, but, alright, fair enough. I guess what I mean by surprising is, like, I'm surprised that, like, they haven't come out yet. Especially because, like, it's been years since the Wario Apparition was, like, a really big thing, but, like, fair enough. Alright then, that's gonna do it for me tonight. Thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate it as always. I mean, it was a lot of fun. Very, very wacky, very crazy tonight. Let me go check something really quickly before we sign off for tonight. Yeah, okay. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, no, that will do it for tonight. So, with that said, one more stream this week from me on this channel. Thursday at 5:30 p.m. CST. We are continuing with special episode number 5, Into the World of Darkness, from Pokemon Mr. Dungeon Explorer Sky. We gotta fucking save Selby. If we wanna, like, help Team Fizzyfay in the present, we gotta fucking save Selby in the future. So we're gonna be rocking and rolling with that. And then, Wednesday at 5 p.m., I will be hosting the Vast Error anniversary stream, hosted over at twitch.tv/deconreconstruction. Gonna be a number of events that happen that night. I don't think I'm at liberty to say exactly what's happening just yet, but, like, it's gonna be fun. And I mean, I'll be linking to that when that happens. But yeah, that's this week. So, otherwise, I'm signing off now. Y'all have a great evening. Y'all take care, and I'll see you next time. And if you're interested in Mario Maker, we do this every Monday at 5:30 p.m. CST. So if you ever want to join us back, here, then that will be the time. So until next time, good night and bye.